or those are the areas that are most least likely to become injured for me. So this is kind of how I look at it, even with the genetics that we talked about earlier. We all have a kryptonite. We all have something that if something goes off plan, this is the most likely area that is going to occur in. And so that's how I like to think about this. And so if we can determine that, then we can do our best to stay ahead and prevent those things from coming. So if someone I know has hip problems, we need to get ahead of that, and let's train the hips. Let's put a little extra attention to strengthening those hips. And then that's going to help everything else. And so for myself, I mean, ankle's not necessarily a muscle, but there's things you can do for ankle mobility and my feet, starting with shoes. I got shoes that are a little more stability that helps with my inward pronation. It's a very small detail, but it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing that both the 9-to-5er and the we can say the weekend warrior athlete or the overtrained athlete.
Yeah.
It's really doing a thorough, deep audit
analysis
of yourself. Absolutely. This is the preliminary work. So a lot of times people immediately jump into just a workout program. They immediately jump into some type of diet or something. And they don't take into account, one, their personality, their psychological makeup, their day-to-day lifestyle, and does it even make sense for them? So these are a lot of things that people don't ask, because a lot of people don't like asking questions. But for a lot of us, it's imperative to slow down so we can then speed up. And as we're speeding up, we're going to hit fewer and fewer potholes and bumps because we did this preliminary work at the very beginning of the process.
And in that process, getting stronger to get through all those bumps, if there's any in front. Well, there's bound to be bumps.
Yeah, and so when you're thinking about working out, when you're thinking about training, I know a lot of times we think about the aesthetics, we think about the outside appearance.
Yeah.
But really and truly, you're building resilience.
How we're gonna look at summer bod.
How we're gonna look at the beach, the summer bod, the beach, the bikini, the swimsuit, and all that stuff. Yeah,
the dress or whatever. Yeah.
You're really that's exciting to do. That's I would be lying if I said I didn't think about that. I visualize probably from day one of just how I would look in a suit, how I would look in a blazer, a t-shirt. I had those things because you got to have some type of vision. So when you're going through something at the very beginning, and I bet even like when you're podcasting, when you started podcasting, it's episode 1 or 2, you feel super nervous. You're like, what am I doing? Yeah. Who's going to listen to this? I feel nervous. There's so many things, right? Yeah. But you could think about this, but you could think about the vision. You could think about the destination of where you're going, and that's enough excitement to get you through. So whatever gets you excited, do that. But realize at the end of the day, though, back to the training, is that you're building resilience. It's not really about avoiding getting sick, avoiding getting injured.